So, Danny, we're going to get into some ATF stocks. We got some alcohol, tobacco, and what?
Firearms.
We're in a crazy world right now. You got to get stocked up on these supplies. Danny, what you got?
So starting off with alcohol, we'll go in the order of ATF. We've got Anheuser-Busch. Ironically enough, they do own Corona. That's one of their brands.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but the dividend's solid, almost 5%, and the valuation's pretty good when you see green here across the board for the price to earnings growth, forward P ratio, P ratio itself, and price to sales is moderate as well. And you're getting it at a very good discount. Long term, it probably heads back into the target price range. I'd say 60 to 70 in the next year or two, which would be great. I mean, you're talking almost a 50% return plus a dividend at that point. So this is a solid buy. So secondly, we got tobacco here. This is a smaller tobacco play, but I like it. It's got a very good dividend, very good price to sales ratio, and solid on the earnings front as well. The dividend looks to be sustainable as well at 80% of their actual income stream as of the last year. And you've got pretty good upside here as well. There aren't actually analysts, I guess, covering this. They haven't put a target price at least. But I would expect it to eventually drift back into the 50 range. And plus the dividend, you'll end up in a year's time probably making 15, 20% on this stock. So solid pick as well. Thirdly, we've got Raytheon for firearms. We looked at actual, Smith & Wesson, Ruger, a few of these other direct firearm plays. But I didn't really like any of those in particular. They've had big run-ups recently. This is more of a defense stock, but they do sell Patriot missiles. So I classify
That's a firearm. That's definitely a firearm.
It's just for the military instead, with cool videos to be shown on CNN after the fact. The dividend's solid at 4.6%. Earnings is solid, and price to sales is decent, at least at 1.25. These defense stocks are very good long term. They're pretty recession proof. The Pentagon tends to spend a lot of money regardless of how the overall economy is doing. So it should be a very good long term performer. And you're getting it at least at a pretty good discount. It's back to the prices it first hit in 2013. So
Wow.
That's a pretty good level to own it at, plus that income stream of almost $3 a share each year.
Wow. Okay.
So ATF, can't go wrong with these three.
Boom. I like it, Danny. Let's go buy some cigarettes, smoke some tobacco, and shoot some Patriot missiles.